Hello, I'm Armin Budish. Welcome to Golden Opportunities.
Today, whether or not it rains, sunny personality has made Dick Goddard an all-seasons favorite. We're predicting he'll join us. Then, what does the future look like for seniors? The former director of the White House Task Force on Older Americans shares his vision. Who's smiling now? Meet a woman who changed her outlook. Plus, we'll put our minds to a topic that's often ignored in older adults, mental health. And we'll reveal a dangerous pitfall with reverse mortgages and how you can avoid the problem.
It's time to get GOing, so pull up a chair and join us at our kitchen table for Golden Opportunities. Our next guest has weathered 50 years on television, and I forecast that our segment with the one and only Dick Goddard will be sunny with no chance of showers, unless you count laughing so hard you cry. Dick's recently written about his many adventures in and on TV in his book, 6 Inches of Partly Cloudy. It's my pleasure to welcome Dick Goddard. Dick, thanks for joining us today.
Well, bless your heart, Armin. And thank you and this channel for allowing me to be here. And my favorite channel, I'm prejudiced, the one...
Well, that's because you got started here, right? Channel
at 3 KYW in 1961. Yeah, and they were so sure I'd hang around, they gave me a 13-week contract. And I'll tell you what, Armin, I look at this crew now. Jim Grainer on the left, wonderful man. Pat Murray. They used to break each other up so much that one had to go behind the set when the other was doing the story. And here again, 1961, and used the chalk.
Yeah, behind you, is that a chalkboard?
Well, yeah. My degree in art in Kent has paid off. I was Air Force meteorologist, our side. But anyway, yeah, I used to chalk. For 4 years, I chalked.
And now this looks like paint here.
Yeah, this
graduated to paint.
Oh, yeah, right. And then magnetic numbers. And now, of course, we have the computers. And boy, the glitz and glitter, yeah, can't compare to the old days.
All right,
yeah.
Now your book is entitled 6 Inches of Partly Cloudy. Mm-hmm. Is there a story with that?
Well, yeah, I have cartoons all over the place here. And Tom Farron, the plain dealer, put all my writings and cartoons together to make some sense out of this. But yeah, on the opening page, I have the cartoon where the guy obviously is in high dudgeon calling a guy at a weather office. Guess who that is? And he says, I just shoveled 6 inches of your partly cloudy out of my driveway. But that's how it goes, and my cartoons are all over the place. Before I forget it, Armin, you're getting a Woolly Bear sticker.
All right.
So with my degree from Kent in art, I get to draw worms.
And you
look great.
You actually designed this, right?
I've done them all.
Designed the stickers, yeah.
And the 39th Annual Woolly Bear Festival, October 9th in Vermilion. I'm glad that religious nut out in California who forecast the end of the world,
yes,
twice actually. First one failed. What a surprise. But the world will now end on October 21st, which means we'll be able to get in the Woolly Bears.
Oh, that's good. That's
festival.
Good. And speaking of Woolly Bears, you've been very involved with animals your whole life. Tell us a little bit about that.
Grew up on a small farm south of Akron, Green. My parents were the greatest parents in the world. They had common sense and reason, as I point out, which trumps any degree or certificate you have hanging on a wall. And they were, by osmosis, I absorbed their great empathy for animals. I remember I brought a cow home once that had broken loose from somewhere. My mom said, you've got to give that back. I think I was 27 at the time. But anyway, no, I grew up with that kind of a background. I just appreciate the animals. I say, trust the quadrupeds, the 4-foots. You got to watch out for the carbon-based mammalian bipeds, the 2-footed animals, as I point out in the book.
Now, speaking of the book, you to me and to many of us, you're one of the big celebrities. No. You've met a lot of celebrities over your years and worked with them, and there are a lot of things recounted here in the book.
I've given Woolly Bear stickers to, I think, 3 presidents.
Wow.
And Al Gore, too, who invented the internet in Washington. I got to meet with them. And that was a great story. It was back in the late 90s. They called weather people to Washington, the White House. Al Gore did a wonderful presentation on global warming. But there were so many skeptics in the audience, meteorologists, and I'm an interdenominational skeptic. I believe Humpty Dumpty was pushed. But anyway, I've been able to meet some very, very, really important people. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a local guy who lucked out, and I'm still on television, on Formica.
We're lucky to have you, Dick. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all that you've done over the years.
Robin Swoboda is here now.
Yes.
She'll come back to 8 eventually, but I love Robin. You could kid with her, say anything to her, and she could handle it. The one I point out here was invited to her Thanksgiving dinner one day at Thanksgiving, hard to believe. But anyway, and so I don't even eat animal crackers anymore. So I'm not eating meat. But people said, Robin, you're not eating the turkey. Why? She said, I don't think it was cooked enough. So I tell people she's not a good cook. As a matter of fact, at Robin's, if she makes the meal, you pray after you've eaten.
Thank you, Dick.
All right. Thank you, Armin.
Appreciate it very much.
All
right. Whether or not you track the weather, I predict Dick's book will take you by storm. Don't miss this sunny read from a sunny guy. My thanks to Dick Goddard for bringing sunshine to our community for the past 50 years.
For more information on Dick Goddard's book, 6 Inches of Partly Cloudy, call Gray & Company or log on to www.grayco.com. Next, from the White House to our kitchen.